I'm Richard Morris. I'm one of the two Keto Dudes, and we started a podcast about 2.5 years ago, and it was basically a commitment device to help my co-host stick to a ketogenic diet. And I'd found that a ketogenic diet had reversed my type 2 diabetes, and he had type 2 diabetes, so this was really an attempt to reverse his disease, which we effectively did after about 5 months. And we decided we were enjoying the podcast so much, and there were so many people listening to it. We had like 100,000 people download one episode, so and a lot of them were diabetics, and so we decided to do more podcasts. So the reason why we started this Keto Fest was because Carl wanted to bring ketogenic eating back to his hometown. And we wanted to try and turn a town in America ketogenic for a weekend. And we did this last year in 2017, and a lot of the restaurants have kept ketogenic meals on the menu for the entire year. So we had a quantifiable objective measurement of turning the town ketogenic. Plus, we went from a small meetup group with 30 people in town eating ketogenically and meeting once a month to 300. So the outcome for us has been we've made a major change to this town. From this event, I've heard a lot of people just coming up to me, just thanking me for getting the message out, because it's changed their life. And one of the things that we tell people is there's no way that we can adequately thank the people who helped us reverse our diabetes. And so we suggest if they want to help us, then find 2 other diabetics. And if everybody takes responsibility for 2 other diabetics, by the laws of geometric progression, we're going to change and reverse the diabetes of diabetics faster than the universe can make new diabetics, which at this point the universe is kicking our ass. One of the things that got me diabetic in the first place was a horrible product called Slim Fast, which my doctor told me to have, and it was full of sugar, and it was a meal replacement, and I became pre-diabetic drinking it, replacing a meal with this drink that was mostly glucose. So having a meal replacement that allows people to have a meal very quickly without having to think too much about it, that's not full of glucose, is probably going to be useful. So satiation is a fuel signal. We use satiation to tell us whether we've got enough energy on board, whether our body fat is adequate to provide energy for us. And if our body fat isn't adequate to provide energy for us, we feel hunger. But once we eat enough food, satiation tells us that our fuel is adequate. We've now responded to the hunger, and now we're able to go about our day. I think that the elephant in the room is type 2 diabetes. The universe is making diabetics faster than we can turn that disease around, and type 2 diabetes will bankrupt our healthcare systems. And it's not just in nations with universal healthcare like Australia, but it's also in nations with private healthcare like the USA. Literally, if we don't do something about this in the next couple of years, we're not going to have a healthcare system. I think the first thing is to fix yourself. You want to eat the food that allows you to maintain your glucose levels at a stable level. And for some people that may be a lowish carb diet, and for some people it's fully ketogenic, and for some people it's absolutely no carbohydrates at all, and maybe throw some fasting in as well. So it's going to be different for every individual. And once you fix yourself, there's a good chance your family share your DNA, they share your genetics, and there's a good chance that they will also have type 2 diabetes. And so bring your family around, fix them next, and then your friends and the rest of your community. We'd like to thank all of the volunteers who helped the Keto Fest. We sold over 300 tickets and had a massive event. But 1 in 5 of the people who came to Keto Fest chose to volunteer. They wore red shirts, they helped hand out products, they helped show people where the venues were, they helped us put on the cooking demonstrations, they helped manage the crowds, and we couldn't have done it without them. So I just want to thank them. The strawberry, in fact, all 3 flavours were quite nice. I generally have a problem with stevia. Stevia for me, I have a problem with coriander leaf, and stevia for me has a similar problem. I didn't notice that in these products, but I'm quite happy. I'd just like to thank Keto & Co for being a sponsor of Keto Fest. We couldn't have done it without our sponsors, our volunteers, and all of our speakers.